to That Wrestling Podcast.
Yes, it is That Wrestling Podcast, and 2 weeks in a row, all four guys, Brian, Jason, Joe, and Kevin, are here to talk the week that was in professional wrestling. Happy March Madness, I guess. How we doing, guys? How we feeling?
Go Green.
I was hoping Michigan State was going to lose.
Well, they wouldn't be here. They wouldn't be here.
Yeah, I know Kevin wouldn't be here for sure. Duke almost lost.
I was
Yeah.
And as I was coming down to the basement to do the show, Michigan was winning. They were beating Howard.
Well, yeah,
Howard won the
they're going to destroy.
Yeah, a lot of people were thinking Duke, Michigan in the final, which could be cool. But when I turned on and there was 8 minutes left and Duke was losing, I'm like, oh, alrighty then.
It was wild, too. Sienna only played 5 guys.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Wow.
No substitutes. Like, imagine if somebody had fouled out and the coach goes to Steve on the bench and say, "Hey, get in there." I'd be like, "Get the fuck out of here! Now you need me to play,
bro."
Like,
I just ordered nachos. I can't get in now.
Right. Like, he played 5 guys the whole time. That's insane, and they almost pulled it off. So
yeah, you know what else too? I'm thinking. I think I'm the only person that has ever bought the Ludwig Kaiser T-shirt that I'm wearing right now. If you're listening on audio, I've never seen anybody else wear it ever.
No, nope.
Where is he anyway?
I don't know.
Gone for a while.
He's been gone.
Who knows? But yeah, I was going through the closet. I was like, yeah, I haven't worn this in a while. So Ludwig Kaiser. Do you guys want to do a chat TWP?
We do.
I don't see nothing wrong with that. Absolutely.
All right, let's see.
Do you have one ready to roll?
No, we'll do this live.
Oh, right. Heck yeah. I have one you should ask.
Oh, geez.
What do you want me to ask?
That'd be fun. We can do like each of us.
So, okay, Kevin,
every week.
What are we up to this week?
You should ask in the sake of March Madness.
Okay.
Because Chat TWP is everything culture as well. You should say, if Brian, Joe, Jason, and Kevin were to be seeded in March Madness, who would be
seed would
like
we
the
be?
Underdog or something like that?
I don't know
if Jason, Kevin, Brian, and Joe from That Wrestling Podcast were seeds in a March Madness type poll, what numbers would each person be in the tournament? All right, so I did that. And we're going to hit send. And, oh, wow. This is really fast. Shit.
I was going to say, this feels abstract to me, but look at this. Okay.
All right. Let's seed this like a legit March Madness bracket based on the classic criteria: presence, chaos factor, debate skills, and who most likely to outlast the others in an all-out podcast war.
Wow. Oh, it's going to be good. It's going to be good.
Number 1 seed, Jason.
It's rigged. It's rigged.
Feels like the top dog. Probably brings the strongest mix of confidence, takes control of conversations, and doesn't back down. Has high, quote, main character energy. An easy 1 seed, close quote.
Oh,
Number
God,
2
we're never going to hear the end of that.
Not wrong.
Not wrong. That's pretty good.
Yep.
Number 2 seed, Kevin.
Ooh.
Solid all-arounder. Likely strategic, consistent, and can hang with anyone. Not always the loudest, but dangerous in a long matchup. Number 3 seed,
this is going to be interesting.
Oh, of course.
Wild card energy.
Oh.
Could upset anyone on the right day. Might not be the favorite, but definitely not someone you want to face early. And then number 4 seed, Joe.
They call me Gonzaga.
Underdog slot, but that's not a bad thing. Could play spoiler, especially if underestimated. Every tournament needs that Cinderella run. So now we will refer to you as Cindy and Joan. Bonus analysis. Best chance at a title, Jason. Most likely to upset, Brian. Sleeper pick, Joe. Most consistent, Kevin. If you want, I can actually build out a full bracket and simulate who wins the whole thing.
Yes.
Wow. What about Barbara Ryan? He's the 16th seed.
We're good. I'll take my number 1 seed.
Yeah, he doesn't want to risk losing.
Yeah,
but you don't want to always go
blame
block.
I think we need to go back to the way you asked
Yeah.
it because I think it went in the order you said the names.
That would be interesting. But who gives a fuck? Let's
I
talk
think it is.
wrestling.
I think
What's
it is.
done is done.
Chat
What's done is done.
TWP 2.
Jason,
done.
Kevin, Brian, and Joe, and that's the order.
Would
Joe,
you guys rate
you
like
and your wife drove to work last week. Did she listen to Chat TWP and what'd she think of it on the ride?
She said it was accurate.
Okay.
She said she could see me making an alliance and turning heel.
Right.
Like that's what she could see. And she could also see Kevin winning because he would be the one who knows how to play the game due to Survivor.
I like Jess even more.
And then she said Brian is too I can't believe
Too
Brian was
stupid?
so stupid.
Whoa!
No,
Whoa!
she
She
said
said Brian's too stupid.
No, she
Excuse
said,
me?
I can't believe Brian would be stupid enough to trust you in a wrestling match, knowing that you always love the heel turns.
Nice
I
recovery.
am trusted.
Wow,
Yeah.
she
Yeah.
said you were
I didn't-
stupid,
no,
Brian.
No, that Brian
Jess
would be
said you were
stupid enough.
stupid, Brian.
Oof, yeah.
Wow.
And Jason, she said, like, seriously, why are you going full Brock Lesnar at the beginning of the match? You know he can't last the whole time.
I'm a quick starter, not a
Ball
strong
rage.
finisher.
So
Ask my
she
wife.
said it.
I know.
She thought it was accurate due to like the personality traits. This week, probably not.
I think she'll really enjoy this one. Is me
I
being
don't
the
think
number
she
one
will
seed.
because I won't make. I'll skip it.
Yeah, you probably would. You probably would.
Selective listening. I see how it goes.
Yeah.
Let me
Unbelievable.
ask you this. So we all grew up watching wrestling around the same time, and not really many quote unquote upsets happened, right? Could you guys think of an upset before, say, like a really big underdog, like 1-2-3 Kid beating Razor would be like a 12
number one
versus
upset.
5 or something like that, or 16-1, a very unlikely. Like I'm thinking before that, can't really think of that many like massively huge upsets. Like Wisconsin losing to High Point today, that 12-5.
High point.
You know what I
Zack
mean?
Ryder winning the ladder match at WrestleMania 32
That's how we knew
that is-
wrestling was predetermined. And then
because he lost the next round.
he lost the next night
Right,
on Raw.
right.
But then he got caught jerking off in a public tanning bed. Have you guys seen this story?
What are you talking about?
JBL had Hornswoggle on the podcast, and they were talking about something, and somehow it turned into a story about Zack Ryder jacking off in a public tanning bed and getting caught. Then Keith Slater, also on JBL's podcast, confirmed that the alone time that Zack Ryder had, I've sent all of these clips I've sent to you this week, and none of you have watched this.
Dude,
You
there's
said them
been,
during work.
I
Yeah,
don't care. Scroll back.
I'm
You're
with
on the
kids.
toilet at some point during the day.
Right. Then I got my family. I'm about my family.
Zack Ryder got
The only
caught
time I'm
jacking
not
off.
around people is with I'm talking to you guys for about the next hour and 10 minutes. Other than that, I'm booked.
So,
So
look at your
I gotta-
phone.
I gotta
and
be
Google
selective.
Zack Ryder jacking off in a public tanning bed, and the story.
I'd prefer not to Google that. I don't want that in my search history.
Chat TWP. What the fuck is Jason talking about?
How is
Oh,
Jason a
no.
1 seed after that story?
Yeah. He's angry and aggressive.
Brian.
I'm
Whatever.
telling the
Jason searched
news.
for
I know you
on
are.
the internet.
Alexa.
Don't fire up Kevin's Alexa.
I know that's
Hey
why I
Alexa,
said
You've been there before.
did Zack Ryder get caught jacking off in a public tanning bed?
Jason, no, we don't know what you're talking about.
I can tell you what the dog of the day is.
the dong
You do
of the day.
Dog of the day. Rough,
They
rough.
said dong.
I thought you
No.
did
Dong
too.
of the day.
No.
Yeah,
Well,
so
I don't
that's
know
the
if that's a
thing, too.
feature.
That has
Okay.
happened. Just go back in the text thread. And you'll see that I sent it to you. So,
Like the
All right.
who's who on that confirmation chat. You got JBL, Hornswoggle, and Heath Slater.
yes, they were there.
He did say you needed 2 sources, so I mean technically
And-
True, that's
he
true.
Which
got
makes
2
his-
he got 2.5, so it's all good.
And,
Oh.
and they've
I see
changed
what
his
you did
shirt.
there.
The back now says in a tanning bed.
Oh, yeah, for the I'm not finished. Yeah.
That's not the only suntan lotion in that thing.
All right. All right.
Yes.
Okay. Let's talk a little bit more of the traditional on the TV wrestling from this past week.
Oh wait, Kev, hit it. Earlier this week,
Oh,
A picture came out, and I sent it to you guys about what Dwayne was wearing.
Mhm.
Brian, you said it was for Fortnite.
I think so, right?
Also coming to Fortnite very soon, Stone Cold Steve Austin, John Cena, and Brian.
was Zach Ryder
Another reason for you to buy a PS5,
Vladimir.
Liv Morgan.
Liv
Oh,
Morgan.
hey, even better.
Did you say Vlad?
Vlad? Really?
Vladimir, you're in Fortnite.
You gotta get
They
that
Yeah,
missed
Mark
the
out
knock
Vladimir.
yet, Brian.
We'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get not there yet though, fellas. Got some things to handle. Got a spring break next week. We'll get there. I'll get them before the PS6.
Well, let me ask you
I
this.
think.
Let me ask you this before you say that. Came out the Cody package to go on his tour bus, just about 10 grand. You got
Right.
a one-on-one with him for 15 minutes, right? How much would you pay?
I'd pay
One
15
on
minutes
one.
with Liv Morgan.
Like in like a PG setting, like not anything.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Not like what you did at the truck.
Well, what
Not
Liv,
what I did.
Liv
That's
had
right.
that thing for 1,500, I thought.
Yeah, that what you did send me. Yeah, I put in the air
Oh, you
quotes.
looked at that one.
Private meet and greet. Yes.
Looked at
yeah,
that one.
I did. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I love my family, so I don't want to put myself in that situation.
Say if you were a
Something like
single
that.
guy with
Well, yes, then
Okay,
dollar
this is
bill,
enough.
y'all.
We're done
this
with
is
this.
enough.
No.
Okay. All right. And then my cousin called me and said, "You're not going to believe that." No. Okay. All right.
Your
That's
wife
my
is your
sister,
cousin.
so you're-
Right.
Oh, jeez.
No.
I do
All
have
right, well,
another fun question for you later.
Speaking of, yes, but we'll hold on to that. But speaking of family, there's a guy who brought up some family this past week on Monday Night Raw, but even before that on SmackDown, I'm talking about Randy Orton. Guys, as I put in the rundown, he ain't fucking around. Cody was fucking around. He said, I know what you're gonna say, and you're still gonna be my boy. I'm gonna be your boy. And Randy said, "That's not how this is going to go down." And he beat the ever living hell out of Cody Rhodes. Joe, I want to go to you first because I remember you saying maybe a week or two ago when this all happened
that Randy won't be a heel.
Exactly. So what was your reaction when you saw this? Does that change your thoughts of any way, anything like that?
He's still not a heel. He's a veteran who's going for the championship.
I love
he
it.
is
Wrong.
he is the stone cold Rock, I have to beat you in that My Way video package. They're just going to do it where he's not going to go full blown heel. He's going to do heelish things, but he's doing it to get number 15. I don't consider that a heel. I consider that I can't be your friend. I was your friend twice, and it backfired on me. I got to be the Viper again. So I don't see this as a heel. And the thing is, I'm also going to be right too. The crowd won't let him be heel. They cheered him.
You know how I knew it was going to happen? He had a black shirt on. He didn't have that blue babyface Randy Orton shirt. Dead giveaway.
True. Yeah.
Dead giveaway.
So Kevin is the face this week because we're all wearing black.
I guess so.
You
Right?
guys are
By that
good
logic.
guys.
That logic. Yeah. Yeah.
We're not Randy Orton wearing blue Randy Orton shirts. He wore the RKO Everybody shirt. It was a dead giveaway that it was going to happen.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And last week we were talking about maybe it's a double turn at Mania. But I guess we don't need to worry about that shit now. But Randy Orton is heel is the way to go. I just want to know who he was on the phone with.
Yeah.
What family wrestling has more than one royal family? Who is it now? If it's Bob Orton, I'm going to be pissed. If it's his dad, this needs goal in the ring.
Dad.
It's not going to be his dad.
It's more Robert Orton now.
Okay, so who do you guys think he was on the phone with? We'll start with Kevin.
What did I text earlier this week? And it wasn't
Brian
even
doesn't know because he didn't look at the thread.
my idea. Was just
He's at work.
when you scroll and
family.
I saw it. People were like, "Oh, was he talking to Sammy?" Because that was part of the storyline a little bit. And then someone mentioned, "Ooh, maybe The Rock," because it worked for Cena. And then of course Bob But mentioning the family at the end, that's what kind of makes it very, very interesting.
Who is it?
Do you have a guess?
I will say, let's say he sells his soul to The Rock.
All right.
I got
All right.
one.
Go ahead.
Who do you got?
Here comes the money.
That's
That
what
was
I was gonna
mine.
say.
That was mine too.
Here
That was
comes
mine
the
too.
money. Money,
Yep.
money, money, money. No,
That's what I
it
had
could be
too.
Shane, could be Stephanie, could be Vince.
I can't
It
see.
could be Vince.
Yeah,
See,
I can't
I don't
see
see
it
that
because
happening.
Too
Vince
much
is the
going
long
on.
shot again. Vince was the long shot for me in the
crate.
Danhausen door. But look, it could be Charlotte Flair.
yeah. Ooh.
It could be Ric Flair.
I don't
Ugh.
like that. I don't like
Could
that.
he mean family is like his friend? Could it be Batista? Like, it ain't gonna be Ted DiBiase Jr. because he's in
No.
prison.
No. Yeah, we
He
ruled that
embezzled
one out.
millions of dollars. I mean, I just don't know what the Charlotte play would be. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah, I don't see. Brandy Rhodes isn't coming out to fight Charlotte. To get payback. So
I just call
I
her a
also
white bitch and be on her way.
on open mic night. Their
Yeah.
favorite line. I also thought Shane. I just thought that's the most realistic, and I thought to go with the direction of okay, if this is a heel turn and you want to get the crowd to boo, and maybe they're aligned week after week. Shane can get boos associated with Randy.
I don't know about that.
Cody. I think so.
I
I think people were really like done with Shane after a lot of that run where he was like SmackDown GM and
Braun
I don't think he'll
Strowman
get
thing,
booed.
the Miz
he'll
thing,
get
but
pop that first time, but I think as it would go on, it would.
Do you think you mentioned Steph, do you think she could be there leading up to her Hall of Fame bid?
And she could get booed.
Yeah, but she wouldn't get booed going into Hall of Fame. I think it'd be more Shane, and he could be dogging Stephanie for the Hall of Fame too, like he did when he came back for the Vince Senior award,
appreciation award,
the appreciation award. So I could see it be Shane. I was like thinking Shane too because of the family aspect. I also agree with Kevin with the Rock because final boss, and they do need. I feel like they need some more star power at this year's WrestleMania because it does feel kind of blah right
Would Triple
now.
H make sense?
Triple H would make sense because he is part of that royal family.
Yeah,
in law.
But he's talked about how he can't
and
really
he's on the poster.
physical.
But he's on the poster.
He can't do matches and stuff, and I understand that. But he's the boss.
He's the boss. Yeah,
he could fuck with Cody.
Randy's his guy.
And I don't think it's The Rock because Roman didn't he say like at part of his beginning part of Raw like I'm calling out like all the family, all my Samoans because of what Punk said about my dad. So that Rock would fit that. So that's where my head was.
He's filming Jumanji right now.
Yeah, that's true. Don't film him eating lunch. He will not like that.
Is that a movie reference?
No, you didn't see that?
Okay.
Kevin Hart like filmed him eating lunch, and he got like all like got.
Oh
up
no,
yeah.
no, I didn't see that.
Because he kept saying, "Well, I have to eat. I have to scarf my food down in 3 minutes because that's all we have in between takes."
Got it.
And Kevin Hart took a video of him doing it, and he got up and was just like, "Are you?" Yeah, he got mad.
Oh,
it was probably a bit, but still.
Right.
It was predetermined.
Yeah, predetermined sports.
Sounds like something The Rock would do. Yeah.
Do you think that?
Now, do you call it Jumanji 3 or Jumanji 4?
I don't call it anything because I don't. Watch
does it matter?
Reboots type stuff.
Yeah, because the first one was with Robin Williams, but whatever. Okay, moving on.
Do you think we find out who Randy was talking to tonight on SmackDown?
Yes.
I don't know. I mean, I guess
it
makes sense.
TikTok,
yeah,
exactly. Because what is Mania 3 weeks from Saturday?
5, 4 weeks. 4 weeks. 4 weeks.
I thought it was 4.
4.
What? April 18th, right?
18th and 19th. Yes.
Yeah. In my mind, I was thinking it's a WrestleMania thing that happens. It's a moment, but yeah, you might be right, especially if you want to just build more buzz and ticket sales and everything else. So
if it happens at Mania, Randy has to win.
Yeah.
I
think he's the favorite.
Someone would interfere.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's going to be announced ahead of time. Look, there's also a long stretch that Kevin Owens. A lot of people thought it was going to be Kevin Owens.
Oh, Oh, yeah.
But there's no tie to. I mean, he has ties to Cody, and he has ties to Randy.
Negatively.
Was it Matt
They're
Riddle?
not family.
Riddle.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
right.
I don't know, but it'll be interesting to see. But
Yeah.
I do think we get it before Mania. We have to, because you have to help build that story.
I
Yeah.
wonder too if that video of him on the phone for the interview was very grainy. Like, I wonder if that was on purpose, just to like add to,
It was filmed by the Wyatt Six
Camera guy.
right,
camera guy. Yeah.
right. Like, I don't know if that was just we got a bad connection on Randy's camera or something, but I don't know. I just thought, is this supposed to be this way? And I don't know, and that's all good because sometimes you don't want to know these things.
Brian, the HD 4K camera wasn't working, okay?
Yeah, it's very well may have. Maybe it's as simple as that. But
I think you need to get
I like that.
8K.
Hey, did you
Yeah.
know that the NWO's debut is closer to the 1960s than today?
I did see that.
That's wild.
Yes.
Man, we're old. So old. Yeah. Should we continue with the show though, or nah?
Or should we just go yell at clouds?
The past our bedtime.
That's Chat TWP.
Well, okay. I will say this on that related note. Jay,
Let's
Tell
talk
me-
about Blackjack
Jay.
Calhoun.
Jay, did you fall asleep during Revolution
I did.
Sunday night? Of course you did. Because
main
it went
event.
from Sunday until Monday.
The main event was 45 minutes.
My
Ugh.
God.
Just
God.
awful things that these guys did to each other.
Yes.
Now, I love the whole show. Again, like, they don't do bad pay-per-views. Other than the Costco guy and his fat kids that, Shane Taylor pushed around. I don't love that the other fat kid got Shane Taylor with a spear. That makes no sense.
Yeah.
That a child at 12 or 13 or however old he is took out Shane Taylor. That makes no sense.
You talking about Big Justice?
Yeah.
Fat Justice and the Rizzler, the Jizzler.
Husky. They like those chocolate chunk cookies.
They
I'm sure they do. They look like, yeah, you can tell. But the pay-per-view was great. I loved FTR and the Bucks. And what's crazy, I think I was texting with you, Brian. I had a feeling Cope and Cage were going to come out, and I almost tweeted it. I was like, fuck, who cares?
Mm-hmm.
And they came out. And then when the ladies were fighting, I'm like, Rousey lives in LA. Wonder if she would be ringside. Didn't tweet it, and it happened. So I'm pretty fucking smart.
Just kept it all up here. But
Loved, and I'm not gonna lie. Cope and Cage versus FTR, Cope and Cage versus the Bucks. I was like out of my seat, excited that they built two feuds off of this one run-in. It was fucking great, man. So good.
Yeah. I liked the show. I know at least one of my last texts to you was just,
Did you fall asleep?
no, I did
What?
not. I didn't. I did a workout during Statlander and Tekla, and then I
That was a
think
good one. That was a good
I
match.
think Andrade and Bandito was in
Another,
there somewhere.
oh man, fucking Andrade, A+, man. That
Yeah.
dude is the real fucking deal.
I think Swerve and Brody King was part of that. And so, yeah, I think there was a part where I took like a little break and like a match. Yeah, a match ended and then it was going to Andrade Bandito. And I think that's when I was like, so many matches. And I took a shower, so I missed most of it. And it was still going on. And then, the main event, it just, it didn't, the show did not end until 12:36 in the morning. And I woke up, I had a headache on Monday evening because of my lack of sleep. My little one, Fiona, I apologized to her because she was just being a 6-year-old. And I said this and recognized this as I said it. But I was like, honey,
Shut
Daddy,
your bitch ass up.
No. I had the drop pulled up. I said, Fiona, would you
Daddy.
please?
Shut your bitch ass up.
I could, and I was kicked out of the house for 5 days. I'm back. But no, I said, Daddy, Tony Khan's a bitch ass motherfucker. That's really what I was thinking.
You had to let her know.
That's
I'm
why
sorry,
I'm so
honey, but
cranky.
Tony Khan's
Yes.
Khan's a bitch ass motherfucker.
I said it. It's so true. But I said, I was like, honey,
Is that how
I'm
you
sorry.
got back in the house?
Yes, I had to prove it, but I was like, Daddy is cranky because he was up way too late watching wrestling, and you're not in trouble. Just can we tone down the? She's definitely doing the.
She hit you
like,
try to hit you with a stunner.
She's doing this of like the okay, Poppy, what do you want to do? I want to do this. Well, why don't we go over to the
Wait a
outside?
minute.
Okay.
You are Poppy?
No, like
you-
I'm saying she has a stuffed animal.
Oh, I
Like
thought
she-
she was referring to you as Poppy. Like,
No.
are you Mexican all of a sudden? When did you become Latino?
Bueno.
Dino.
Yeah. No, she likes having her little stuffed animal being like,
Yeah.
should we go to school today? Yeah, we should. And after like 10 minutes of that, I was like, honey, you gotta give it a
10
rest.
minutes of that,
Daddy
you were-
is so cranky right now. I
Shut your
apologize.
bitch ass up.
And that's what she said to me, actually.
Yes.
And I went and cried in my room. So anyway, yeah, it's another like just man. And we're East Coast, right? Central Time, West Coast. They're probably hey, it's fine. It's 9-10 o'clock. It's not a big deal. But it's like oh god damn. But yeah, the action was great. The matches it goes fast as far as like a match ends, they wrap it up, and the next match.
They
begins.
are getting way better at that, but the problem is there's just too many matches. And what
It's
I
just
didn't
too
like
many.
was
Gotta get out
because
one or two.
because the main event was a Texas death match, there were 3 matches prior to that had blood. I didn't like that.
Yeah.
I think that if you're going to have a Texas death match, and we know what it is, and we know what it became, you don't have blood in all the other matches.
Yeah.
I feel like that
Agreed.
is some sort of wrestling, unwritten rule. I'm working the right arm in this match. So Brian, you can't work the right arm. You got to work the left leg. Like that type of shit where you got to check with the whole card. Now, and they have producers, so they know what's going to happen. So
Right.
I don't understand how multiple matches before the main had blood. And that's a negative. And like I said, the 45 minutes of just ridiculous violence is why I gave that card an A- B+ grade, even though it was good.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but you said it, buddy, and I have to give the props to MJF and Hangman for doing what they did. Like that's absolutely insane. It's not my favorite type of thing, but I give them credit for doing and risking and doing all that stuff. I mean, the shot of the syringe going through the cheek and then spitting out the medicine, I'm just like, this is insane. And again, not my thing. Wish I didn't see it, but they're willing to do that for their profession, and I respect and want to give them their flowers for that.
I am not.
I know that's not your thing. No. What do we think about Ronda Rousey, though, Jay? You did say, you kind of thought, hey, maybe this is a thing, and it certainly got some buzz.
Well, I think it was a one-off for now. I don't think we're actually going to get a match with Toni Storm. I think she was there to distract Toni Storm for Marina, then to jump her at the end of the night, which did happen. But it's fucking smart, man. Look, one of the most recognizable women in the world. You have her an opportunity to get her on your TV show or pay-per-view for 5 minutes. And look, with this Netflix fight that's coming up in May against Gina Carano, Ronda's going to be back in the public eye. Now, if it is more than just a one-off and Ronda loses, we'll never see her again. If she wins,
that's the risk with that.
That'll be the whole nother situation of is she wrestling. I don't think she's going to be welcomed back into the UFC with some of the things she's been saying.
No.
But for that Netflix card, just give me Uriah Faber against TJ Dillashaw. That's the only other fight they need to add to that card, and I will be in. And if you don't know why, Google it. But the Ronda Rousey thing, Brian, I think makes a ton of sense.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's a one-off. And all these morons on Twitter are like, oh, she's this, she's that, she's done, she said awful things, she hates wrestling. Well, it was a one-off. And I will continue to think it was a one-off until we get the graphic.
Cav, would you like when you saw that happened? Like, is that something you're like, ooh, this is interesting to me? Or are we kind of over the Ronda Rousey thing?
So I did watch clips from Revolution, and I did see Ronda in the ring, and then you saw Tony march down to the ring. I did read that Tony is suspected to be out for a little bit with some repairing of injuries.
Mm-hmm.
It's feline AIDS.
It's a real thing.
It's the #1 killer amongst domestic cats. True story. Google that too if you don't believe me.
I might have to.
Gotta watch out for Ray.
Well, Ray is he's okay. He doesn't mingle
No
up.
feline AIDS.
No, he's good. I would say on a needle mover, I'll say needle mover from zero to 100. I'd say Ronda in AEW is about a 3.
Whoa.
Wow.
Just for the fact where
Out of
I think-
100?
I think there are so many ladies on the roster. If she did have a one-off, I wouldn't want her beating Statlander. I don't necessarily see her going for a title. Maybe bring back Britt Baker. Where the hell has she been? Like, that would be cool.
Not up to her, she said.
Yeah. So like,
She tweeted that. Yeah.
but I would say leading up to that Netflix, and that is in May, Jay,
May.
Yeah.
versus her and Gina.
Yep.
I'd say she's probably the overhead favorite against Gina.
I don't think she is. I think Ronda's the underdog, actually.
Oh, really?
Wow. That's surprising.
You can check your I don't know the odds thing better than I do.
I would have. Ooh, I don't know how her armbar is or judo throws to Gina, but I would say it'd be pretty risky if she had a match before, just because what if she got hurt? And that is the main event of that Netflix pay-per-view. Because I know Nagano's on it against some dude. I think Nick Diaz versus it.
Nate Diaz and Mike Perry, a fight
Mike
that
Perry.
I wanted that for so long, and I'm so glad we're getting it. But yeah, you're right. I don't think she's going to wrestle before the fight.
I think
if she's even back, I don't think she's back at all. I think it was a one-off.
See, I think if she beats Carano, I can see her doing at least a one match in AEW. But I don't think it's anything before, or she has to do something. She has to be back to, she can't just show up for Marina. Maybe that's to push Marina up higher.
Yeah.
Marina's doing great on her own.
Mm-hmm.
I
Correct.
don't know
But
where
she
this
just
all
did a
came
loss.
from. I don't think she needs Ronda for that.
I think name power, I think she could help. At least they'd be like kind of like two
Oh, for sure.
badass
For sure.
ladies together. We'll see.
Yeah. Joe, your thoughts on Ronda or anything from Dynamite? We didn't, or Dynamite, Revolution. We didn't talk about Will Ospreay came back too, which, I mean, the timeline of him having his neck surgery to coming back was like the quickest I can ever remember.
Yeah,
6 months.
I don't give it a 3%. Like
No, I
Kevin
thought it
did
just
with
moved
Ronda
the needle
Rousey.
for me. Pretty.
Moving the needle up 3%. Never been a biggest fan of her, to be honest with you, but like it does. She's still a name, and she's still a name in like all type of fighting. So her being associated with AEW, I look at it as her appearance at WrestleMania 31 with The Rock.
Right.
It's the test the waters to see if she's going to be booed, and then she's going to be like, well, I don't care about you basement mouth breathing dwelling virgins anyway. Or is it going to be, oh, they want me back, so now I have to be loved and be part of this? I think it's more of a testing the waters for her to see whether or not people actually care. Kevin doesn't care. He's at a 3%. Me, I'd probably say,
Are you at 100? You're
No.
Mr. 100%.
no, for the sake of AEW and having a name involved, I get what you're saying, Brian, with like all the women there. It's not needed. I think it is. I'd give her a
said that,
62%.
Gotcha.
It's
I'm
above
gonna
half.
go
It's
with,
like it would
yeah.
it would get some press. I think it would be good for the company. Wouldn't be end all be all, but I think it would be a nice little bump for All Out.
My 0 to 100 number, probably 29 or 2 for 50. One of the two. I
Hey,
can't.
$10. It's a
It's
Mr. Allen's
sponsored by
commercial.
Netflix, not Mr. Allen's.
You're right. You're right. Sorry.
By the way, I Googled odds.
Oh yeah, let's hear this.
The two
Oh, you Googled odds, but you didn't Google Zack Ryder or Jason
Zack Ryder jacking off in a.
His safe search is on or whatever, so it said no results found.
it says woo woo woo. You know it. Ronda's minus 500. That means you have to bet $500 to have a chance to win 100.
So that'd be the
Oh,
favorite.
she's the favorite.
She's a heavy favorite, but Carano's a plus 375. And fun fact, Ronda's last match was 10 years ago, while Gina Carano's last fight was 17 in 2009. Both coming off losses. So,
and our last
someone's getting
wrestling
that
match
win
was
column.
at SummerSlam in Detroit, where we were at.
I was there.
Hey, it's
I was there.
But yeah, it's Netflix. We'll watch. It'll be fun. So we'll keep an
And
eye
Osprey
on
coming
that.
back after 6 months. That's good for him.
Absolutely.
It's not as surprise. I mean, it's surprising, but they've been showing these vignettes for the past couple of weeks. So it's like, is it really that surprising when you're mentioning him every other week? It's not as surprising as John Cena coming out at 30.
Right.
At the Royal Rumble.
Complete surprise.
That was a complete surprise.
I still thought it'd be probably like June or something to get ready for the All Out show or something. I just thought they were like ahead of the game. But yeah, cool to have him back. I thought Dynamite was kind of a weak show, but glad to have him back because he is a top guy that I enjoy watching. Kev, after the 15 matches or whatever, how do the parlay standings shake out after Revolution?
I'll say this. Rena Shafir caused Jason to not get his parlay points. And the Don Callis family. I would have bet the house. I would have bet. I think I said I bet my mortgage. I don't remember what I said.
So Kevin's homeless.
I would be living on the street because the only one with points, and Brian's already smiling.
Hey now. He's
like, I'm surprised you were a little cranky waking up because you should have been like, hey, Fiona, I got 3 points. You want to give Daddy a high five? You want to give Poppy a high five? Because I got
all right.
Points.
Yeah, Poppy.
Yeah, Poppy. Briano.
Poppy and Cindy.
Ole. I'm as Hispanic as Grande Americano is, I think.
Hey.
Anyway, hey, SA. Anyway, SA, get with the points. Where we at
out of a possible 10 matches, you went with the lowest amount.
I did.
I went high risk, high reward. I got nothing. Joe got nothing. Jason got nothing. Your 3-way parlay of MJF, Andrade, and Swerve got you on the board. So almost 3 months into the year, 3-way tie. 3-3-3 with Jason very close behind at 0. Nothing on the board, but realistically, still within. I wouldn't even say a grasp.
He could win at WrestleMania because are we going to do it each night?
So I was thinking about this. Come WrestleMania. No, WrestleMania is the next one.
I feel like
it should be one.
If we don't, if it's still 3-0 at Mania, we may want to reevaluate. Unless there'll
be AEW Dynasty, I think, is the week before, so we'll have that to maybe do that, and then maybe
I still think
considerations.
Think about it for WrestleMania. They announced now it's no longer a surprise what each card is each night. We should have to do each night.
So
that would be 6.
Yeah. And I think there's a little swerve, but I don't want to change anything.
I should have picked him. Stop it.
Out of a 10 match AEW, I feel like you should at least have to risk like half the matches.
No.
It's because you picked 5.
It's picker discretion. Yep. I went with safe and conservative, and maybe that's going to win me the race.
Kevin's just mad because he got 4 right, but didn't get nothing.
That's
Fuck
right.
You, Don Callis family.
Yeah, I picked Don Callis too.
All of them?
Picked Swerve.
Yeah, I don't like
all the family.
I say fuck you, Sin Cara. And he became all elite right after.
He did. How funny! But they would have lost, but he made it. Oh man!
But yeah, congratulations, Jay. You're not
all right.
behind.
3-way.
Jason's in second with 0.
Yeah, you're in second place right now. That's pretty awesome.
All right.
Yep. He moved up in the standings by doing nothing.
Right.
That's one.
Well, yeah, congratulations, Briano.
All right, I'll take it.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Thank you, Senor. Monday Night Raw. We have Seth in the ring, and Heyman brings out Brock. Oh, and Seth, of course, had his 30 masked men. Maybe this time we're done with the masked men because Brock murdered them. I love seeing Brock just toss dudes around. Just, hey, we'll see where you land. I'm throwing you. I absolutely love it. And then Oba comes out to answer the Mania challenge. Guys, I don't know if there's a match I'm more excited about at WrestleMania. I'm so excited for this one.
I feel like you said that a few years ago with Brock and Omos.
I thought that was you.
That might have been you. I was excited though. I thought that was going to be a good one.
You're like, this is
And it
going
was
to
good.
be this match of the weekend.
It was awesome because he hit him with the F5.
Absolutely. I love it, guys. What do you think of the setup and the potential of the match, man? I mean, the crowd, Oba is getting that like Goldberg vibe of the crowd. Oba, ooh, they're just it's working. It's great. I love it.
He's got him. He's got the people behind him, and it looks like we got the company behind him. I don't know if you noticed, when Brock, I guess, likes or really wants to work with a person, he goes above and beyond. And when he took that power bomb, you could see like the look in his eyes, like, okay, this is great. And then, which you may not have noticed, is when he was down, he yelled up, "Put your foot on my chest." And that's when Oba put the foot on the chest. So
Right.
Brock's the real deal. I know people they don't like him for whatever dumb bullshit. Like, I think Brock Lesnar is the greatest sports entertainer of all time.
That's a crazy take, but he deserves consideration.
He didn't say wrestler.
Right.
Sports
He
entertainer.
said the good
Right.
word of sports entertainer.
Right.
Oh wow.
I would say that The Rock is above him, but
Nope.
Brock he's an amazing seller. He's so believable when he does his offense. And yeah, those moments like that. I saw related to that one, they brought up how when Drew took him out on like the Raw right before the pandemic shut down the world, he said like,
grab the belt.
yeah, like hold up the
Grab the
title
belt.
like that.
Yeah.
Like
Grab the belt.
smart. I love it. So I don't hate your take, Jay. I just, maybe there's,
Yeah, I don't
more to
either.
it.
It's like when Brock, like we all like, he's said it numerous times that he doesn't like people. But when he does like someone, we get good matches. When he
Right.
doesn't like someone, Dean Ambrose, we get bad matches.
Oh, that was so bad, and I was there for that one.
And you were there for that one. So it's like when he
Oh.
likes someone, Drew McIntyre, AJ Styles, Daniel Bryan, John Cena. Well, John Cena, I guess, but it's like I don't think they've ever really had a good match. But Roman Reigns, we get good matches out of him. So
Yeah.
if he said put your foot on my chest, that means that, and he sold it because he looked terrified when he was up in the air. They do the still shot and he's completely over exaggerating when he's in the air, like he's about to go down. He's like, "Argh!" Brock never look scared. So I'm looking forward to the match. It's not going to be the one I'm looking forward to the most, but
Right.
I'm just happy they're not stretching this out for too long. They just did it.
Yeah. Good call.
I don't think
Kev?
I don't think they have a choice they can't stretch anything out anymore.
Yeah. Kev?
I just touching base on Seth and his the mask. I still think it's going to be a little bit like that, just for the fact where the graphic they showed before they showed Seth Rollins, they showed like dude looking like Banksy, the graffiti artist. Like they actually showed just Seth in the mask, like his graphic before it went. But I thought the whole segment was fantastic. I think Oba always looks emotional. Like his eyes, you can sense in his eyes like his emotions. And I don't know if it's AI, but they like just showed a screenshot and it like almost looked like a tear.
I think it was
down.
sweat.
Yeah, I think it was sweat.
I don't think it was a tear.
I
mean, it looked. I mean, if they want to say that for the story, great.
I want to believe it was a
With
tear.
the tear in my eye, this was great.
The segment leading up, what was it? Just a week ago, he was going against Rusev. Cool. But now he went out there with a power moment with Brock. I want to see Brock giving him that German suplex. I want to see Oba take it. I want to see Oba manhandle Brock. I want to see them both just beat each other up, give each other the big moves because it's not going to be a squash. Probably next week, Brock will get a little bit on Oba, and I think it's going to go a little back and forth where it's going to be. I think that match has the ability to be a top 3 match of all of WrestleMania. It is. I think it has the ability to be potentially not like a great one of the best wrestling matches. I just mean one of the best overall. I think on paper,
I think the crowd's going to be going nuts for this match.
I think it's going to go nuts. I think Oba's long walk to the ring and talking to the camera, talking right to Brock. Brock's not going to hear it.
You think the AEW pay-per-views are long? He's going to do that forever.
I saw a thing this week. I'm sorry to interrupt. I saw a thing this week. The Undertaker's entrance time is 97 minutes for all of his WrestleMania entrances.
You added them all up? That's awesome. I mean, he's going to do a lot of WrestleManias.
Yeah. Okay, Kev. I'm sorry. It just when you said that about the long walk,
I just
makes you long for the days of the Ultimate Warrior.
No, but it's going to be. It will literally be very long walk, and he's it's like it's a robot, right? And he never messes up, and he just goes then he goes right to the walk, takes off the Munchkin necklace, boom. I think outside of Punk Roman, which I know is going to be absolutely amazing, I rate that could be just as good as any other match, including Cody Randy, for what it's going to mean overall.
Yeah,
I'm pumped.
I'm excited. I told you guys in the chat when Penta and Dragon Lee were doing their thing that I think they watched AEW Revolution and said, man, those guys did some great shit. We should try that too. I love that match, guys. I love Dragon Lee. I mean, I love all those guys, but Dragon Lee's a dude I hope he gets that next push too of something a little more prominent. He's had some fun stuff, but I love that. I love the
backstage segment with Javon and the New Day, and of course the biggest signing in the history of professional wrestling, Danhausen.
That was great.
Yeah.
Watch the product.
Yeah.
It was like 10 years ago. Watch the product. Yeah. Yes, that was great.
Amazing.
You've been cursed. Maybe.
Yeah.
God. I love
and
Kofi
what's hilarious,
threw him in the front of him.
Danhausen has been in WWE for 2 weeks. WWE put out a top 8 greatest moments of Danhausen.
No.
Yes, on social.
Awesome.
Dude, there's 3 shirts out now.
And 3 hoodies and cards and big shots, like fucking insane.
And he has a Danhausen gun, like the
Cannon.
The Cannon.
Cannonhausen.
The Cannonhausen, yes.
So good.
That was
greatest. I wouldn't say the greatest signing of all time.
Every week it gets a little better.
Dude, I've been on no, it is the biggest signing in the history.
Everyone thought it was him.
The most profitable
Cold Steve
signing
Cold Steve.
In the history of professional wrestling.
I'm sorry, like the number one thing that should be on that list is when he called the Bella Twins clones.
That was fun.
Yes, that should be number one. I get it. And he counted to 4. Clones! He's doing exactly what he's supposed to be doing, and I'm still going to go back to a couple weeks ago when I said, anyone who thought it was anyone bigger in the crate, you're an idiot. It was a perfect debut for his character.
The only one that have said that from day one.
Right. Yep. Stand tall, buddy. But he's proven everything right. He's doing fantastic. Who has thoughts on Punk Roman promo version 3?
If saying you're old, well, no, you know what? Go ahead. I'll go last.
You hit it right on the nose for that little one. You're old. For him to get pissed at on either side more than anything, I thought that was, I think, over every single jab that they've done, I feel that was the weakest. And that's the one that got like the biggest physical part of it. I feel like Punk had some pretty good stuff in there. mentioning, throwing the Samoa Joe and
Yeah, that was good.
Samoan. Punk, I think, run that battle for saying the most words, but I feel like Roman just got kind of under the skin and didn't really have to say much, just looking smug. I thought back and forth, it was the weakest so far, but it was just the ending that just left me wanting more, I guess. Because it was like,
That's probably good. Yeah.
but it left me wanting more. But then I'm like, I feel like it kind of went down like the roller coaster where it kept on going, like the incline of like boom, 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 boom. And then you're old. Fuck, we're all old.
Yeah.
That
Not wrong there.
that's the thing. But I feel like Roman's teeth keep getting bigger and bigger as well. Like, I don't know if his face keeps getting smaller,
Well,
but
your wife works in a dentist's office. Just ask her; she would know.
Yeah.
Those
That's a
cats.
good point.
but I did enjoy it. But then just him getting pissed off, and he didn't take the bait too much when he mentioned AJ Lee either. It was just
Oh,
subtle
yeah.
in there,
Yep.
not really going into it, laying into it. Thought Roman could have went a little bit deeper on that jab, but
No, he's waiting to do the big
Yeah.
guns of saying, I'm going to bury you like Larry.
Yeah. I say we're all waiting for that, right, Joe? You're
We're
right.
waiting for the Larry one. But I felt like Roman said at the end of the day too many times. He
Mm.
said it, I think I counted 4 times in his
Wow.
rant. At the end of the day, at the end of the day, at the end of the day, I'm like, you only have to say it once. You don't have
Maybe
to say it.
he might have been shook and
Yeah.
not real. You know how like when you're nervous, you
Mhm.
repeat. You know, when you're
Right.
nervous and you repeat, it's a thing, man. It's a real deal.
Yep.
And walking out of the ring and then Punk coming out and he basically punked him out, making him that's a rookie move. It's like you just walk past the vet. You don't go back in the ring because the vet told you to. If you're really the head of the table, you just walk past them.
Yeah. And Punk ordered him back in the ring.
Yeah, I
You know,
think
this is I'm the
Rome-
champ. This is my show, my ring. Get back in there. And I was like, whoa, okay.
Yeah, I wasn't really feeling it on either side.
Okay.
It's Punk saying the same thing week after week. It's the weak take of you're a part-timer.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Roman backstage totally sold me on that one. We were all kids of wrestling families and we never saw our fathers. I'm in a position where I can be a father. I was like, okay, I'm sold. You're taking care of your family and still doing this job. You don't have to explain anything else. But
Yeah.
him still saying it, it's like, okay, you're just repeating the same thing that John Cena said to The Rock. You're repeating the same thing that Roman said to John Cena. You're repeating the same thing you said to The Rock. You're just playing the hits right now, and I kind of don't want them to be face to face of the ring anymore up to Mania.
Jay, did Kevin or Joe steal your thunder too? Or okay.
But here's the deal.
Yeah.
I think it was a mistake to say that he's old. Because if Punk wins, Roman lost to the old guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You're never supposed to do that type of stuff where, like, you wouldn't say you're fat and slow, but if you
Right.
lose, then you lost to the fat and slow guy. So now Roman, if he loses, he lost to the old guy, and that
Great point.
deflates a lot of Roman, persona if you're losing to the old guy. So that's what I did not like about it, and I think that might be a little too more inside baseball than what you guys were talking about. But for me, it just didn't set well. And
it's-
honestly, the
And it's a
segment,
double-edged sword
the
because
segment
if you win,
did nothing for me.
If you win, you beat an old guy, so that doesn't do anything for you either. I get what you're saying.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's all.
Yeah. I mean, I think it was the weakest of. I think there are 3 promos so far, and I don't know. We'll see what happens with the next one, but that was the one thing that got me worried was with how good and how much they covered on the first one, talking about the podcast and the Shield, like all that stuff. I'm like, God, did they just empty the tank? What are we still got 2 months till Mania or whatever it was at the time. So
It was like Zack Ryder in a tanning bed. They blew their
Allegedly.
load on the first shot.
allegedly JB.
No, he said it.
Heath Slater did or whoever.
Swoggle and Slater, 2 sources. They were there.
Yes.
Why are
Okay.
there 3 dudes in a tanning bed together?
No, they opened the door and saw him. And then they're like,
Unbelievable.
oh, hey, you should go see Zack Ryder jerking off in the.
Right. All right. Well, no smooth transitions from that. Let's just talk about Ricochet.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking
If
of
we're talking about
unsavory
embarrassing, let's talk about
yeah, let's talk about that. He made, I mean, it made like TMZ. So, this is news, and I don't always like to talk about, online wrestling tweets or whatever, but this one kind of warrants it because I see a little bit of both sides in one hand. But if you don't know the story, a wrestling fan on Twitter, I think it was after he lost the title at Revolution, they did like a backstage thing where he was kind of throwing a tantrum, and this person made a comment of, well, I guess Ricochet's acting hasn't improved or something to that effect. And Ricochet, I don't think she, tweeted at him or anything. Just he ambushed her, basically saying, he apparently looked at her profile and read up on this person and tweeted to her, "I'm glad you have MS." And people said, "Whoa!" And said, "That's really out of line." And again, eventually, I think he defended it a little bit, and then eventually he did come out and apologize, saying that, he just took out some frustrations and
did he
didn't
give the
want to
husband
do that.
apology of, I'm sorry that your feelings got hurt?
I think there might have been a little touch of that in there, maybe. You're right.
I'm sorry that you're so sensitive that you couldn't take a online.
Right. So I see. So there is all of that, and then thinking about this more as this went on. MJF has said some horrible things, either on the show and I think online too. Frankly. So where do you fall on this? Is this a, bad move, dude? Glad you apologized, or do you kind of go, hey, he's a heel character. This is kind of what they're supposed to do, is to get people upset about them. Kev, go ahead.
I think that, yes, I think that you mentioned MJF. That's the first one that comes to mind. He can get away with it because he's an asshole. He self-admits he's salt of the earth, and your character is a reflection of truly who you are. What do they say? You have to be like your true self times 100. You have to be on 100% of the time. MJF can say that stuff, and I think get away with it. As bad as it is, I think, bad moment or not, I think Ricochet probably screwed up any opportunity to go anywhere but AEW. People make mistakes, I get it, but I think he's not to the level of an MJF. I think he'll never be at the level of an MJF. And I don't necessarily think, even if he wanted to be a good guy, I don't know. I think bad move, bad comment. Maybe Samantha. I think she disabled her social media.
Yeah, because people were sending her death threats.
Yeah. Which that sucks too. I mean, there's no defending that.
Which does suck for her. But I'm not making an excuse. I'm not saying, oh, maybe a bad day. Just bad person moment. I'll say that.
Allow me to read some of the things that were sent to Samantha Irvin.
Oh my.
Fucking whore.
Well, that's not nice.
I will kill you and kill your stupid husband.
That's taking it off.
Don't stand when your man is being evil. Blood is expected. He's getting fucking killed. He's fucking dead. That's written. I will cut your damn body into pieces and throw it in the river because your husband is a vile racist. See you soon, you whore. Good morning. Just wanted to briefly let you know the comments that came from Baldy. Something bad is going to happen. Respectfully tell him, watch his back. Hell, if I got to go to AEW to get to him, I will. I'll get the Death Riders to handle him.
Oh, okay.
Fair
That one
warning.
takes the cake. Yes. Okay.
You're too beautiful, T.O., looking to be with some moron like Baldy. And the bald stuff is hilarious to me that they think that's an insult. Don't stand when your man is being evil. Yeah, blood is expected. Yeah, there's these things. And, Sean Ross Sapp got attacked pretty hard this week, too, about all this. He was on a trip, didn't report about it. For some reason, Fightful's news team did not report it, but then they reported it after the apology was made. Sean Ross Sapp had a guy who was talking shit on his show. The guy actually came on the hump Wednesday. And the guy he was the epitome of the For You section, the things he was saying.
Oh.
And his face looked like a thumb. Like it was the stereotypical wrestling fan who was answering to all of the stereotypes and the things that he said. Now, look, this Ricochet stuff is horrible. I don't care. Heel, baby. You don't. You don't.
Yeah, you don't.
And what's going to happen next, nobody knows. I don't think he's going to get fired. So we'll see what happens. I really don't care, but he was defending it for a while, calling people pussies, because that's his online thing. That's what he does. He calls people pussies that were saying that he was out of line. So I don't want anything to happen to them in real life. I don't want anything, but like,
Of course not.
People are just fucking stupid. Wrestling fans are the dumbest fuckers in the land.
Yeah. Imagine taking your time out to write those things to somebody
Yes.
you've
And
never met
thank you
before
for
in
your
life.
support.
We're not stupid.
Yeah.
No, we're not. But no, it's this is the epitome of social media and the For You section. That's what it is.
Yeah, it's the not getting, they're all good until you get punched in the face.
Yeah. I mean, if you're Ricochet, like, it's not even like that he said something that was really uncalled for and unnecessary. It's just like, why are you even like doing that at all? Like, why are you, hey, here's a stranger online that I have no knowledge of who this person is, who gave a critique about me. Why am I searching? And it's like, God, just, I don't know. I feel, like the older I get, the less I'm like worried about finding things online and stuff like it's just like, it's just not needed, man. Like for anything that would be like that. It's just bizarre to me.
It's funny you say that because I've come to that conclusion. I just don't care about dumb shit anymore.
Right. Exactly. So
I
don't know.
Literally today. This is for real. You guys know I go to therapy. And literally I was talking about this today with my therapist about there's no reason to fucking dispute things just for the sake of disputing them. Saying no for no reason. And I just don't care half the time about shit that's not important. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, it's just funny that you said that, Brian. Because literally 6 hours ago, I was saying the exact same thing.
Thank you. And I won't charge you what your therapist charges you. So you can take that for free, buddy.
Thanks.
I got your back. Yeah,
Tony
no problem.
Khan's a billionaire.
And a bitch. Well, I won't say that.
Tony Khan's a bitch ass motherfucker.
He's that too, according
Is
to
that what you
Brian.
said?
Brian
He's also
says.
a billionaire. He should probably make a nice donation to MS Foundation.
That's a great idea.
Ricochet
should.
Ricochet has guaranteed money. He could be making the MS.
Correct. In make a comment or a post that says AEW does not agree with the reflection of call Ricochet by his real name, and then make it public donation.
Trevor.
I thought it was Rico
his
Chet.
name is Trevor.
Was it Baldwin?
Trevor.
Rico
Trevor.
Chet.
Was it really Trevor?
Yeah, it's really Trevor.
Well, Trevor Chet. That would make good on it. People make mistakes. Shit. I make mistakes.
But one mistake you didn't make, Kevin, you got tickets to Saturday night's main event for us.
I will tell you this in my backyard, fellas. When I first found out about like 2 weeks ago, right, that they were coming to town.
Yeah, about a
First
week
thing I
ago,
thought
yeah.
of, I was like, man, we got to get a barbecue at Shigs and Pit. Then I thought, man, we got to get some beers. And then I thought, man, everyone's gonna spend the night at my house. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna like you guys have never, seen Brett at a wrestling event. Like fun stuff. Cody's advertised, CM Punk's advertised, max
they are?
capacity's like 12,000 people. By the way of the map, I think it's going to be a very small, intimate entrance.
Okay.
So
That's what
this
I'll
Saturday
They've
night's
been
main
doing-
event.
Yep.
They do the retro.
So it's going to be it's 20 minutes away from the house, doorstep to parking lot.
Nice.
It's cool. It's very cool. And yeah, pre-sale. Boom.
There's only one thing I want to see. The greatest signing in the history of professional wrestling. I want Danhausen on Saturday night's main event.
Yeah, card subject to change, but
Cold
I think
Steve.
that's a must.
Do you think they
Yes.
will because we're guaranteed to probably get the
What?
Fort Wayne
What?
Nightmare Cody shirt. We're gonna get a best in Fort Wayne CM Punk shirt.
Fort
Do you
Wayne
guys
is the
think
best city in the world. That'll be that
Fort
one.
Wayne's the best city in the world.
Probably
Do
a
you think,
Yeet one.
do you think within time, do you think they make a Fort Wayne is
It's
cursed
cursed. Ooh.
for a Danhausen special
Maybe.
per week? Not specifically for that. I just mean like overall. But I would say
I think down the road he'll get that. I mean, and Rhea's actually getting the treatment now too, localized shirts. So it could be a combination of all of them, some of them, one of them, none of them. But just give me Danhausen. That's all that matters. Like SmackDown's here next Friday, and I wasn't gonna go, and I know I said this exact same thing last week.
Still thinking now?
I want to go. I kind of want to go, but I'm not gonna go.
You're still okay. You're still.
I got shit to do, man. I ain't got 3 hours to spend. I'm watching wrestling.
I know you. It's a lot less when you watch it on the DVR and you fast forward through the commercials. So yeah,
Start late.
I hear you.
Start late.
Yeah, us three will be sitting pretty decent, 21 rows out the floor, but not as good as somebody. Actually, technically,
Here comes the money.
technically, the other person isn't even sitting ringside.
Joan.
Technically,
Wait, what do you mean not sitting ringside?
you're second row, right?
Yes.
So you and your wife bought tickets in the front, essentially.
Yes, it was.
No, it's badass. Joe,
When Kevin was like, I was teaching at the time, and the kids were reading, and I looked at the pre-sale, and there was only one seat left in the front row.
Wow!
So I had to buy it.
Perfect.
And it's at the very end, so it's like right on the aisle, and there's a seat behind in the second row, directly behind. So I'm like, I'll take that one. Nice. So that's where we're sitting for.
So you have to sit in the front row, because if she sits in the front row, we won't be able to see. She won't be able to see, nor will we be able to see her. That wrestling podcast.
She said after. So when we went to Nashville, we had third row, and she said I couldn't really see. Royal Rumble, we had eighth row. She couldn't see really at all. But when we went to Columbus in front row, she's like, this is the only way I can go to shows where I can actually see, because she's 5'1.5". So with that one seat, I'm like, you got front row. She's like, well, I'm sitting alone. I'm like, I'm directly behind you.
Yeah.
So it's
right.
We're at the end, and it's not a big deal.
And
so,
you guys can wear you guys like to wear matching shirts. You can wear your matching podcast shirts, because I sent her one.
Yeah,
she might have to shrink the child small for it to fit her, but yes, so
tiny.
That's exciting.
I said, you do know if Jey Uso's there, he's walking by us, because we're at his.
Oh, you're on that side.
We're on that side. We're on the prime. We're in the prime seats, basically, where the prime cart is at.
The hydration station.
Oh,
right. Yes,
dude, that's awesome.
So that's where we're sitting for this. So it's like, yeah. And the funny thing is, remember when it was WrestlePalooza, I was like, there's no way, because it's like way too expensive, ridiculous. These seats were 85% less than WrestlePalooza seats for the same seats.
Good.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Math. So I was like, it was way cheaper than we expect what we had planned for. So I'm like, okay, we got to do it.
Yeah.
Fort Wayne, baby.
Yeah, Fort Wayne was not expensive. So it's like Saturday night's main event, and it was like about maybe a little less than our Raw and Columbus trip. So it worked out.
That's awesome. May 23rd, right, Kev?
May 23rd.
We're staying the night.
Days.
We'll be waving to you guys.
Oh, everyone's spending the night. Buckle in, fellas.
Can't wait, brother. All right. Well, that's exciting. We'll certainly have much more to talk about that as we get a little bit closer. But that'll do it for this week. It's youtube.com/That Wrestling Podcast, at That WrestlePod for social media, and whatamaneuver.net for merchandise needs. For Jason, Kevin, and Joe, I'm Brian. That's it. That's all. As always, enjoy wrestling, and we'll talk to you next week.
Thanks for watching That Wrestling Podcast on YouTube. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And for more That Wrestling Podcast content, follow at That WrestlePod on social media.